Hi everybody, welcome back to Fallout 4. We are starting a new build today, high above the Commonwealth. And the location for our build is Trinity Tower. I believe this is the tallest building in the Commonwealth. And as you can see, I have just recently cleared it out of the super mutants. As I was making my way up the tower, I just thought this would be a great location for some kind of settlement. So that's what we're going to do today. So the first order of business is cleaning this place up. I have got to get rid of this debris and the furniture and just all the bits and bobs. Oh, and I need to get rid of that guy. So I'll just skip the video and I will see you in a moment. And welcome back. As you can see, we have cleaned up the exterior a little bit, just closed in the walls that were sort of blown out there. And let's just take a look. I'm just going to jump down because I currently have collision mode on. Okay, so this is the main observation deck. I just wanted to make it nice and smooth, have a nice flat floor. And I just put up these railings around this hole so people don't walk off and fall down the hole. So we come down here and this is kind of the main atrium. As you can see, I've sort of patched up the floors. You may notice this grunge projection texture. For some reason it sort of just popped in as I was working. It might be mod related. If you guys know any way to get rid of it, just let me know in the comments because I looked it up and I couldn't figure out how to get rid of it. It projects onto basically any asset or prop. I mean, I don't mind a little bit of post-apocalyptic grime, but this is like turned up to 11 in my opinion. So again, this is the main atrium. I'll probably open up these walls here, probably put in more of these greenhouse windows because they look pretty cool to me. I got to chuck in a walkway there as well. And if we just come through here, these are probably going to be... this is probably going to be a house or somebody's apartment or something. Maybe this one too. I'm not too sure exactly what is going to go where, but yeah, we are pretty much ready to go, I think. I'm not so sold on this one. The red probably pretty extreme. I like this kind of area out that you can come outside, but yeah, great views. But yeah, I'm not completely sold on this one, so we might have to revisit this one. And then this is kind of the last area. I'm thinking maybe a bar or something, just because we already have this thing set up. So I guess the next thing is possibly moving on to kitting this place out. I'm not too sure exactly what I'm going to do next. Maybe the shops or maybe the apartments. I'm not too sure. Anyway, we'll see you in a minute. Well, I decided to go for the resources first, just to set up the settlement. So this is our power unit, I guess. I think this is a CVC mod generator. I just sort of deleted the two generators that were already here and just put in the one generator. And then on the roof I did some water, so we have our tanks up there. And then if we come down, I'll show you this bit in a second, but I'll just show you over here. So I added this section that sort of comes out from the wall here, so it does extrude from the actual building. And this is our growing area. Great views. I did want to partition off this area just with the fence, but I didn't want to block it off so it's not visible, because I still want it to be part of the actual settlement. So when you come up into the atrium area, you can still see it. So that is why that is like that. And if we come up here, because I did add some stuff, this is kind of like where everyone comes to eat. So we have a full kitchen in here, and then obviously our warming tray area, so people can grab what they want. And then over here, this is just where everyone hangs out, eats their food, drinks some coffee, whatever. And this is what I'm talking about with this sort of texture projection. It just basically blasts it on everything and makes it look like somebody had a massive accident. Not the best. Well, I mentioned that I had a theme in mind, and I think the next part of the video is going to show you that theme. So I'm going to focus on the top story, I guess, this outdoor area, and then it'll be pretty obvious, I think, in the direction that I'm going. So I will see you in one moment. And with the magic of television, we are back. As you can see, we have an Oasis. That's going to be the theme of this build, and I'm going to rename it to Oasis Tower. I'm going to keep the Trinity bit down the bottom, but I'll put a sign up here because obviously the top is where we want to be. So I guess this area is basically going to be the main centerpiece of the settlement. Just an outdoor bar, and we just have planters sort of wrapping around the outside of the building. And pretty good view, I must say. I am using basically a wide variety of the vegetation here, including the undersea kelp. Doesn't obviously fit, but I think it just adds a bit of contrast, a bit of different look. And we also have sort of vines and things coming off the top, just to sort of sell that look that this thing is overgrown. So going with the Oasis theme, I wanted to have some water, so we have these sort of cascading water features coming down. And I just added the mechanism for that, which is this pipe coming from below, going up to the roof, where I actually increased the size of the tanks, the water tanks. So the pipe and the tank on the roof, they feed these outlets here, just to allow the water to sort of cascade down the side of the building. So in combination, the water and the plants, I think it kind of sells that Oasis theme, and it sort of continues down below as well. So I started filling the interior with plants. We have the atrium that has this kind of plant feature here, and if you come over here, we've got stairs now. Come down here, and this whole area is decked out as well. And I'll continue that theme sort of throughout the whole build, just putting random plants and things around the place. So we've got this sort of theme down, and we're going to continue that on as well. But for now, we're going to start building out these rooms to make it look like an actual settlement. So I will get onto that right now. Hey, we are finished. Let's go take a look. Okay, so the official rebrand is complete. So we have the big sign there, Oasis Tower, all lit up. It looks great at nighttime. And as you can see, I just added some more planters on the outside, as well as adding more glass windows as well, just to make it look more like a skyscraper again. And slightly below that is this section here. I don't actually think this section is accessible from the top part, but it was kind of blown out like this, so I decided to add a little bit of a feature too. So I put a bit of a busted pipe there, sort of filling up the floor and having it cascade down, just to give it some visual interest. At the top here, I did add a couple of little things. As you can see, I added some grass and bushes and stuff to the very top, just to sort of keep it in line with the overall theme. And let's just have a look into the space here. Well, as you saw before, we had our power generator in here. That hasn't changed, but we've just developed the space a little bit more. So as you can see, we've put a bunch of engineering stuff, random props and things, and all the workbenches and stuff to basically do everything you need to do. So just utilizing the space a little bit better, because it was quite empty before. So we've pretty much seen everything at the top here. There's plenty of stuff going on downstairs, so let's go have a look. So I just tidied this area up a little bit, and we did see this area before. Nothing much has changed, although I have added some lighting, so it just looks less dark. More props and things, more plants, and we do have some NPCs now. So we left off around here, I think. Which way should we go? Let's go this way. So we have our gun weapons store, and as you can see, we are having a lot of problems with that sort of projected texture. So hopefully I can find a fix for that, just to clean it up a little bit. And we come through here. This is an apartment. This one's probably my favorite, just because of the sort of wraparound couch, and then we also have the candles and stuff. And of course, the view looks magnificent. And then this door, I think, does close. Yep. And then here is just a toilet that's kind of shared, bathroom that's kind of shared between a couple of apartments. And the other apartment is over here. So pretty simple, mostly because all the eating spaces and stuff are actually in other parts of the building. So we don't need to go too hardcore with that. Okay, let's head downstairs. So you can go down that stairwell there, or you can come down this way here. And let's go through here. So more shops and more of that texture that looks like bird poo everywhere. So clothing here, and we have a general store here. Not too sure where that person's gone. We'll go through there in a sec, but let's just... Oh, we have our clinic downstairs, actually. I'll show that after. Let's just go through here. Okay, we just have a hangout space, so these people are kind of pretending to play pool. And I I need to turn that guy around. Anyway, let's check out this apartment. So another cool space here. I really like having the plants and stuff. Just adds another element to that kind of Oasis look. And again, the views are pretty cool. I'm really glad I kind of went with that kind of window style instead of just blocking it off with, you know, like the, I don't know, a wood wall or a steel wall or something. I think it just adds a really cool element to actually being able to see out into the world. Okay, let's keep going. Let's just head down these stairs. By the way, what is up with this asset? I don't know why it changes every time I come through here. Anyway. So previously this area was kind of, I didn't really know what I was going to do with it. It looked kind of ugly. We had the kind of red wall thing and the outdoor thing. But I think this is more cohesive. It kind of matches what's happening upstairs. So we have a nice clinic here. This space is kind of a through area, so it's kind of hard to make it an apartment. So I just decided to make it a clinic. And we do have a kind of a little surgery room here. Probably not the best because we have rusty metal everywhere. Again, great views, especially having the water come down. It looks very cool in my opinion. Yeah, let's go this way. So a couple of more apartments. I did partition this one off, just match the wall and put a door in, just so we can have more apartments as well. Again, another apartment, another great view out here. And more of this stuff. Kind of looks like somebody had an accident everywhere. But yeah, let's keep going. Another apartment here. This one's kind of a hard one because we have like tons of these little rooms, so I just kind of converted them into bedrooms. There's another one around the corner. I put this sort of partition up. Bed and then a storeroom just to finish it off. Because we are limited in space for kind of apartments and things, I did actually put couches around that actually double as beds, so it kind of adds to the bed count. So we can have more settlers without actually having more rooms, if that makes sense. And then if we come out here, we have a bar situation going on. So just some drunk people and just people sitting down. And this elevator, did I mention? I can't remember. Just that's how you get to the ground level, so that's all good. And it's all in a kind of an atrium kind of style, which I really like. Especially you have people up there kind of like looking down and stuff. I think the whole effect is very cool. I'm not sure where the bartender is. And this is just his house. That's where he hangs out. Where's the door? There we go. So yeah, this is basically the interior of the Oasis Tower. Let's just pop outside for a second. Well, thanks for following along. That is my Oasis Tower, converting Trinity Tower. Now, I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with the base section there. There's a bunch of stuff down there. I was thinking maybe turning it into a kind of like a shopping district because it is kind of set up in that way. Kind of hard to make apartments and stuff in the space down there. But there's also kind of like a cafe area and outdoor space, so it could be interesting. I might explore that later on. But so far I think this one is pretty much done. Again, if anyone knows how to get rid of that weird projection texture issue going on, let me know. And maybe I'll do just a quick re-tour, as I mentioned, just without all that sort of dirt and stuff in there. But anyway, I hope you liked that one. Please like and subscribe. Drop your comments below. Any questions, I will try and answer them as best I can. Mods should be in the description. And we have a Discord, so if you jump on the main channel page, there's a link to the Discord server there. You can post your own Fallout 4 builds or whatever you want. There's also a server for posting video ideas, so I have made some of my videos based on Discord members' ideas, so jump on there and contribute. With all that said, I hope you can join me on the next video, and I will see you again next time. Have a good day.